Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the love reading for the sign of Pisces. This is for Pisces sun, moon, and rising signs, and it is for the month of December. I hope that you enjoyed your general reading for the month and that you enjoy the new love readings. So what does Pisces need to know with regard to love, romance, and creativity? It's just for Pisces, love. The 3 just flipped over. It could be a nice celebration or a social event this month. We'll see if it shows up in your spread. Messages for Pisces. Love, romance, creativity, December. Pisces. All right. That's a 9-card relationship spread. The left column represents you and the right column represents your partner or potential partner or creative outlet. There's your 3 of Pentacles. This actually jumped out when I was shuffling as well. Okay, I mean, super nice. There's a little bit of competition here. I'm just looking at your outcome cards. Message of love, a really sweet message of love. You could be dealing with a Cancer, male or female, someone who's a little bit younger than you, or someone who's very emotional or has sort of nurturing, a lot of nurturing qualities, someone who's compassionate, nurturing. If it's not him or herself, a Cancerian, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. If you're not dealing with these individuals, whether they're men or women, these are just energies that are available to you. So this is an interesting balance to have. This is, it's a little sharp, it's a little brisk. They're trying to find their footing here. So where do they fit in? And then, of course, this competition, a little bit of conflict here. You know, just be careful you're not using this for excitement, where there could be different ways of expressing yourself, but you could be putting your foot down about something here as well, Pisces. And I would be, if you're putting your foot down about something in the month of December around a relationship or romance issue, be aware that what you're about to be told with regard to that, whether you're staying or leaving or next level or taking a step back, whatever it is, that this person is going to try to match you. Not beat you. They're going to match you. They're going to say, it's fine. We'll do it this way. It's fine. We'll, whatever you say, whatever you need. And I'm just seeing it's a bit empty. It's just empty. I think they're so busy trying to placate you or so busy trying to keep their footing or to play fair that they're not really getting to the nitty-gritty of why you would need that generous perspective here at this time, whether changes are necessary in your relationship and you're cognizant of that or not. So on the other hand, if someone's being super nice to you or super generous and trying to keep balance, you know, yes, speak the truth, but try not to be cutting with it and try to remember to have a sense of humor here. Maybe don't start something that you know is going to cause conflict. So that's what I'm getting for everything together. In the current state of the relationship is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is where you know there's been a lot of growth, a lot of sturdy, steady growth in the relationship. If this is a long-term relationship, you've invested so much in this together. This could be the Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or that energy. It's just very hard-working energy. It's very stable. It's practical. This is about finances, resources, assets, income in general. This is about property. It's the tangible world, right? This could be the car or the house that you own together. And as the current state of the position, you're both sitting kind of pretty, right? You're both pretty sturdy and stable. There's a lot of nurturing energy there as well. There's some growth that can still continue. You could still keep growing and get up to the king and become self-made couple. So what's stopping you from doing that is perspective. This is the partner's current position is, I just don't see them understanding where you are. They're too busy juggling something, but they're not either not listening to you or seeing your perspective, or they're not understanding this conflict here. I do feel so much of this is that they need to become more nurturing or become more, not psychic necessarily, but just more intuitive. Maybe they need to develop that personally before they can offer that to you, or you're expecting that and it's a letdown. But what is their current position? It is perspective is necessary, or a new perspective or enlightenment is necessary. It does sit next to this king here, which is, you know, your challenge, getting your point across to somebody. So maybe be creative around getting your point across to somebody in your relationship circle this month. The nature of your issue is you're seeing very possibly a different future than your partner, or the future that you had planned together it's come to a standstill, or it's no longer something that you want together anymore. The Three of Wands is just, you know, your ships are coming in, something that you really, really wanted, or you planned for, or made a decision around. But again, it's maybe not fulfilling or moving as quickly as you wanted it to. So it's a really nice environment to develop patience around as well. So your desires are hardworking. You want to continue this hardworking relationship, steadily, forward-thinking, progressive, hardworking, interested in the long haul, very, very stable energy. And they do sit, of course, the Six of Pentacles sits in your partner's desires, which is balance, give and take, right? And it sits right across from the Queen of Pentacles here. So I think you're both really interested in continuing this together. It's just, I think that you're coming from two different angles right now. And why would that be? Because your your challenge is getting your truth through to somebody. This is your challenge. But you can't blame it on them if you can't express it, or if you're sharp about it or abrupt, it's not going to be welcomed, right? So maybe there's another way to express yourself here. This is a challenge for you. Maybe just expressing your truth at all is a challenge. Your partner's challenge is juggling something, juggling their emotions in the practical world, juggling, you know, your fireball energy with your practical or somewhat practical outlook. Maybe something's going over and over. There's a vicious circle here, and there's like a we fight, we make up, we break up, we fight, we make up, we break up. If this is cyclical, this is exhausting as your partner's challenge here. I think it's imperative that you discover your own truth and then express it without expectation. This is so critical. Your truth is your truth. No one can take it from you. It belongs to you. That's great. Your partner has one too. But it's inarguable, right? It can change on your clock when you're ready, but your truth is your truth. It's inarguable. It just is the way it is. So it could be leading itself to this type of conflict here. You know, your outcome is a little bit of competition. I think maybe you just want to be right. You just want to be heard and right and respected, and, you know, and those aren't horrible things to want, but it's important to assess your partner's position right now, especially if it's something that's been going on and on and on, over and over and over. They might just be running out of steam, or they might think, I'm doing all I can. You might be creating, the possibility here is that your truth could be creating some tension or conflict. They just want to get along. But as I said at the very, very beginning, be aware, or I guess I should say be aware or cognizant of the fact that someone who's just willing to get along or give you what you need, so to speak, or, you know, follow your lead, etc., might just be doing that so that the conflict stops. And it has nothing to do with long-term outcomes or long-term solving of the problem, right? So just be sure you're in your own corner and your expectations are yours to fill and not someone else's, because that's going to lead you to happiness. That's it. No one can take away what you've given yourself, Pisces. I've been really meditating on that over the past few weeks, and it's so true, and it's significant, and it's essential. No one can take away what you give yourself. So give it to yourself first. Whatever you think you're not getting from someone else at this time, whatever you think, my truth, I'm just not getting through to so-and-so, or he or she needs this, or they're just saying that. They're just saying sweet whispers, what I want to hear. Put yourself in their shoes. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you just try to keep the peace at this point too? So, maybe just stop projecting, stop harping, be really kind to this child self of yours, or this need internally of yours, without outwardly trying to fix it or get someone else to fix it. Even if it's within a relationship. Even if it's within a relationship. So we had one jump out face down. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, 100%. You need to figure out your truth here. Your truth is essential. This is the only thing that's going to set you free. It's the only thing that's going to make you happy. And it's the only thing that you can give yourself that no one can take from you and no one can decide for you. So honestly, you need as much perspective as they do, just in a different sense. They need to stop juggling and placating. Okay? Or nurturing something that's low in the totem here. There's a few threes here. It's just, it's circular, right? We don't want to keep revisiting something. We want to grow. So be aware if this is you. Perspective is necessary. Be your own best friend this month. Give the other person a little bit of a break. Let them figure themselves out. What is your truth? You got to figure this out this month, because you don't want to carry old baggage into the new year. And then passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's essential that you're happy this month, Pisces. It's essential. So be aware that you're not the one wearing the false self mask. It's easy to do. We can lie to ourselves or trick ourselves or pretend and all the rest of it, okay? But, now's your time. Get to your truth. Don't be afraid of that. If it's built to last, they'll be there. If it's not, good. You get to move on in your own life and do what's best for you. But let's get passionate about this, okay? Let's be really excited about a future, whether or not it involves the person that you're currently with or your dream partner or not. So that is your love reading for the month of December 2018. I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Until then, take excellent care. Bye for now.